the first day of the lockdown, early morning, I called up my production manager and I asked her, how are we going to manage? We have to continue manufacturing because all our customers, it's a very essential and critical commodity for them. So we need to get back and we need to start our manufacturing. So she said, sir, I'm already at work. And in the morning, my husband went to the police station, got a permission and brought me to work. And on the way to work, I picked up 2 of our colleagues and we are here. So if you come here, we can plan and we'll execute and we'll see to it that we don't stop our facilities from running. Our MD called up our quality control head, also our R&D head, and asked both of them that can we start our quality control, because we cannot sell or send products to our customers without testing them. Both of them were there the next day. They set up the lab. With only 20% of the staff, they were able to run the lab within 2 or 3 days. They were doing all the testing for the viral testing media for all our microbiology essential products, and the lab was running. Many Indian manufacturers of critical life-saving drugs like insulins, vaccines, which is an essential commodity during the pandemic. So for example, if there's a diabetic in the pandemic, he cannot stop taking insulin. He has to continue taking insulin. And a child who's newly born child, he needs to be administered vaccine. So these facilities had to keep making their products, and our raw materials are very important for their processes to continue. So they were sending dedicated vehicles with all the permissions from the central government to come and pick up the products and take it back to their facility in Bangalore or Hyderabad. HiMedia, predominantly as the name suggests, is a microbiology media company, started as a microbiology media company. Today we have a very elaborate range of cell culture media, plant tissue culture media, insect media, a lot of reagents. So one of the most critical essential commodity which was required was our plates, the triple packed gamma rated plates. Now these plates are used for environmental monitoring. When these life-saving drugs like anti-cancer drugs, insulins, vaccines, any injectable which is administered to a patient has to be sterile. So when you are manufacturing a drug in a sterile conditions, you need to monitor the quality of the air and the surrounding in which these drugs are being manufactured. To give you an example, if you are a diabetic and you are being administered insulin every day, and let's say one of the injection vial is contaminated with one bacteria or one fungus, then it's going to cause an infection in you. Nobody wants an infected product to be injected in their body. So it becomes of great importance that when these companies manufacture their products, they need to monitor the air quality, the environmental quality, and hence it is called as environmental monitoring. I would say more than 95% of US FDA approved facilities in India are using our products for their routine testing and manufacturing. This facility is probably one of its kind in these parts of the world, which has tremendous capacity. Plus we follow very strict WHO GMP guidelines, and we follow the strict protocols used in clean room practices. That gives our customer confidence and faith in the products which they are going to use in their critical applications. Product which is manufactured here, microbiology plates, they are usually delivered in cold chain, which is there's a whole cold van which carries the product. So let's say if I was delivering a product to Hyderabad, I would get a call from the Hyderabad guys and said, sir, since you are sending the plates, can you add some VTM, that is viral transport kits? Can you add some PCR machines? Can you add some disinfectants to the same vehicle? I said, why not? So this kept the supply chain alive. New normal is a buzzword on everybody's mind today, along with buzzwords like herd immunity, lockdown, stay at home, hand sanitization. So these buzzwords have changed our life quite a bit. We've also tried to see that our environment in which we live, we work, is sanitized, is clean. The real answer lies in science and innovation. We need a drug, we need a vaccine. Innovation has always been the backbone at HiMedia. We have rose up to every occasion and challenges where we needed to supply products or make products or develop products for any global or national calamities. Here we developed in-house a complete new line of animal-free products used for fermentation of drugs, biomolecules for making of vaccines. We have done our bit for COVID-19 in HiMedia. We have a gold standard viral testing kit. We have RT-PCR kits. We have been making very good RNA purification kits. Apart from that, our disinfectants and our sanitizers are being used right from a COVID ward to a police station all the way to vaccine clean rooms. Going ahead, we would like to contribute and see how the new vaccines are being made. So a couple of our researchers or our end users who are working in research institutes, in government institutes, a few industries who have taken the initiative to start to develop vaccines. We have been supplying them critical raw materials and reagents for research as well as for production. And I'm sure India will be self-reliant in making the vaccine, and maybe someday the whole world will come to us like they have been coming here for quality drugs. At HiMedia, we've always manufactured good quality products in a consistent way and which have been affordable to everybody, not only in India but globally. Team HiMedia has constantly trying to serve and innovate nation as well as mankind, for life is precious. Thank you.